With so many kittens and young cats on the adoption floor, it is hard for our older cats to stand out. And Paddy is one of those. She is 10 years old. And not only is she an older cat, but she's a cat that's black, and then she's on the bottom cage. So she just has a hard time standing out. And so we wanted to give her an opportunity to show what a great cat she is. She's actually Peppermint Paddy, but we can just shorten that to Paddy. And you don't want to think about a senior cat as being like old and just sits around and does nothing all day. I mean, sometimes that's how they are, but I realized recently when I was thinking about it that all of the cats that I have at home are senior cats now, and I never think of them that way. They're always racing around the house, doing all the same stuff that they've always done since they were kittens. Maybe not as frequently, but they're still very active. So don't let an age necessarily discourage you from adopting an animal. And cats can live anywhere from 10 to 20 years depending on, overall health and things like that. So she could still have a very long life ahead of her. And even if she doesn't have as long as maybe a kitten, she still is going to be a great companion for however long any owner would have her for. She is color-coded orange, which just means she's one of our average cats. She's individually average. She, is basically a cat who does things when she wants, but again, still has her own personality that lets her shine. Unfortunately, she was brought to us, it says here litter box issues, but when you're reading these profiles, it's really important to read them in their entirety and understand what's being said here. Because it says, why is this pet being surrendered? Litter box. How long have you owned the cat? 10 years. And then when you read further, it says, does your cat use her litter box? Yes. What type of litter do you use? It says Wegmans Crystal brand. A lot of cats don't like those crystals. So if they don't like the litter, they're not going to use the box. And then you read further, and it says, how often do you clean the litter box? Not enough. So clearly that's the problem. That's the number one reason why a cat will not use a litter box, is that they don't think it is clean enough. And then the reason it says list household changes, litter box not cleaned by kids enough. So this is another one of those reasons why we encourage people not to give pets as gifts. If you are interested in meeting with Paddy, you can come in. We again are open to the public Monday through Saturday. If you wanted to call in ahead and make sure she was still available, our phone number is 301-600-1546. And as a 10-year-old cat, she will go home for, again, a senior adoption fee. So instead of $97.50, she would go home for $57.50.